Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Can you hear us still? He looks frozen.
Yeah, but I think my screen is frozen.
Yeah, you are. You're frozen. You're completely frozen.
Oh
Well,
man.
if you need to turn the camera off, if that might help the stream go better for you. Sometimes adding video is a problem.
I wonder if I should maybe turn off.
Sorry. Go ahead, Glenn.
Yeah, I'll try turning it off. Let's see.
Okay, maybe that'll. As long as you can hear us.
I was kind of wondering.
I'll try it again later. I can hear you guys just fine.
Okay, cool. Good.
All right, Corey saw the link.
Oh, he saw it. Okay. Oh, maybe he'll go up in about 5 minutes. Like the first few minutes of these are always just kind of like us. Oh my gosh, he showed up. There he is, Chester Copperpot.
Chester Copperpot. Get in here now. Right
hey,
here.
Corey.
Come on. Oh no.
Thanks for being able to live stream. We'll join the chat though. Okay, so this is somebody else who was going to join. So I'm distracted by my rats. I don't want them to chew my earbud links. So let me write this.
Chester Copperpot. Corey.
Hey, Corey, can you hear us?
Internet problems.
Oh gosh.
No. Wow, this is getting to a good start, right?
But I mean, I don't think a stream would be complete without technical issues in the beginning.
I mean, that's just technology.
I can't hear Corey at all.
All right, can you hear me now?
Oh, yes, I can hear you.
Possibly.
You're in your sweet zone?
Oh, boy.
I'm trying to be. I don't know what's going on. It's trouble last time and sort of this time, so.
You guys need to up your internet speed or get yourself some extenders in the basement there.
I should.
Yeah.
Or is there a better place in the house where you could get?
I don't think so. I don't think so. This is good as
mine usually works just fine.
What is? Do you know your internet speed?
I don't remember. I don't. Me or
I was asking Glenn, but to both of you actually.
No, I don't. But I haven't had a problem before. Well, whenever I use Zoom, it always works perfectly fine.
Okay, well, so you've done the sort of live chatting things then. I guess if it's worked fine for you before, hopefully it'll be okay. There's Simon. Simon, I sent you the link.
Get on now. What are you doing? Come on.
Yeah.
I have a long.
I love it when Arturelia does that.
He's good at it.
I didn't think I would have that long about this, but I wrote down there's probably 15 movies I put down.
Well,
I did not have time to write down a list like I did last week, but I've got the Wikipedia open. I was working up until right before I jumped on, and I still didn't get my work done.
Yeah.
But
for introduction, though, we're talking about the year 1988.
Yep.
We're getting close to the end, but boy, isn't it something? Oh no!
Glenn,
man down.
Well, yeah.
No, don't go to the chopper.
He's got the link. He can jump back in whenever he's able to get back up. But we always have these issues. I was like, no stream is complete without some sort of tech issue.
But
yeah, sometimes it's mad. Okay, did you add Glenn? There we go.
And sometimes it's that chicken running around in the background. Whoever that is.
What chicken? Oh yeah, that noise that we used to hear.
Yeah.
Okay, Glenn, you're having issues, it looks like. Hopefully
I left and then came back to see.
Oh, okay. Okay, to see if it all right. So that was intentional. I thought maybe you got kicked off or something. So
our guest here today that's been watching us since we kind of started doing this as a thing.
Yeah.
Is Glenn. Glenn, you want to say hello?
Hey guys, what's up? It's finally nice to finally join. It's awesome.
Exactly. Yeah. Nice to meet you face to face.
Yeah.
Crazy times. The future is here. Future is now.
I know, honestly, you know what? If it weren't for the internet, life would be so much more difficult for people, especially right now, because of everything that's going on. I really love the internet.
Yeah, a lot of pros and cons, but this is a pro for sure.
Oh, for sure.
We didn't have this during influenza. You know,
I know, right?
that was a crazy time.
So,
But yeah, so
Okay.
to start up with the films. Now, my mom has mentioned this, and I actually seen bits of this. I'm actually interested to watch the whole film, but Red Heat.
Red Heat.
mm,
Oh, I haven't seen this movie in so long. I want to watch it
Yeah.
again.
You gotta do it now.
been a very long time.
I
It's
was
right
going to
here.
say,
Yeah.
don't tell me you haven't seen it.
I don't remember. It's basically like I've seen it. I remember on as a kid. I've not went back and really rewatched. And
Oh,
by a kid, I mean I wasn't like 4, but
yeah,
or I
yeah.
could have been on TV. But, you know,
Oh, we lost Glenn.
I was getting ready to ask Glenn if he had seen it. I was so obsessed with Arnold back in the day as well. I mean, I love Arnie. I mean, if I had the guarantee of any celebrity that I could contact and interview for my channel, he would be the number one.
oh yeah, he would be
Absolutely.
one of the coolest to interview.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, there's
But
Matt Brown.
oh yay,
Come on.
Matt's here. Glenn's back.
Hey.
Please
We're
work
just-
internet.
yeah, we're talking about this Red Heat.
Red Heat. Yeah, we just jumped right into Arnold right away.
Yeah.
Why not?
Wow.
No.
He's got 2 movies here.
Have you seen Red Heat, Glenn?
No.
Oh,
It's like Russia, right?
Should
Cold
I?
War.
yeah. So he. Oh my goodness, you
yeah.
guys! So he's
You
a
haven't
Russian.
seen it.
He's a Russian cop, and this drug dealer that he is going after has escaped to the States. So he goes to the States to collect him, and he has to team up with an American cop, Jim Belushi.
Can I just read the description? It's right
Well,
here.
I mean, that's basically what it is. So
Red
he spoke Russian in this movie, and I would like write down phonetically what he was saying to try. I mean, I'm telling you,
Yep.
Arnold says it. I must write it down.
Let's see. Red Heat is the first American movie ever to film in Russia's famed Red Square. Arnold
That's right.
Schwarzenegger is Captain Von Yanko, a highly disciplined Russian detective. James Belushi
Belushi.
is Detective Art how do you say that? Redzik.
I don't remember what
That's
his
his
last
last name. Or I call him Art. A fearless but undisciplined cop. They're a pair of mismatched cops hot on the trail of Russia's deadliest drug smuggler throughout the mean streets of Chicago. A non-stop action packed with humor and thrills. With this much friction, there's gonna be heat. Red Heat.
Oh, Red Heat. Oh my God.
Is it like a buddy cop?
Yeah, like that. Except obviously because of the cultural differences, there was quite a bit of humor involved. And it was such a fun film. I really enjoyed that film. I don't know why I don't watch it more, but
Right. Yeah,
I saw
really-
bits of it. I remember the part. I don't know if I want to say it for when Corey watches it or
I
anybody.
don't want spoilers, so
It's just
Yeah.
a funny scene that I remember. I mean, I haven't watched it all in myself. I just remember that specific part that my mom was watching at the time. But I won't say.
okay. I don't remember which one you're talking about.
It's a funny scene, Mom. I was talking to you about
There's different funny scenes.
it. This when Arnold translated to the American.
Oh, when he translated what the bad Russian guy was saying about
Yeah.
Jim Belushi's mother. Yeah, that was funny. So
I'm just
But
trying. I'm trying to picture if Arnold is a Russian cop, Arnold with a Russian accent. What is that?
see, that's the thing,
He's-
because I have no idea how good his Russian was, how good he sounded, but he did try to make himself sound like the stereotypical Russian, like the accent we heard from Dolph Lundgren in Rocky. He kind of sounded
Yeah.
like that. I don't know how accurate it was. I don't care. It's Arnold.
It's Arnold.
So,
I know.
now
Yeah.
Twins was this year also, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
it sure was.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who has not seen that?
I haven't seen it, but I saw. I saw.
Corey.
Wait, you haven't seen it?
No,
Jeez.
no.
80s Bob.
Arnold's so much taller that when he puts his hand down, it's like on DeVito's shoulder. You know
yeah,
what
I know. He's so short.
Matt, Ron, have you seen it? Twins?
Oh, he's frozen.
Oh no.
I thought he didn't respond because he had seen it, but he's frozen. Maybe he hasn't seen it.
No. Matt, Aaron,
Can we hear him?
I love how nobody's
I can't-
realized he's been frozen for probably 10
Yeah.
minutes.
I thought he was just sitting there because he kind of just,
He's doodling.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Menacing.
He has trouble so many times when he.
Yeah,
There he goes.
Yeah.
Taking notes.
Matt, Aaron, have you seen Twins?
It's been a while. It's been a while. Yeah.
Oh yeah, someone in the comments reminds us that about the passing of poor Kelly Preston. That was really sad and terrible. That's just, she wasn't all that old,
Mm-hmm.
so it was sad to hear that news.
Right.
Mr. Prescott.
But,
Sorry,
So, which one do you like better, Twins or Red Heat?
probably Red Heat
Okay.
because
So let's
Twins is more comedy based, and I'm not a super huge. Oh, Simon is here, and
Oh.
Matt is back.
What's up, Simon?
Mhm.
So-
All
Hi,
right, we're
Simon.
getting the gang together.
I know, right? It's exciting. Can you hear us, Simon?
I can hear you fine. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you good. We're having all sorts of technical issues,
Yeah, we were-
what it's like.
We started off with, well, yeah, you were here.
We're
once.
still talking about. Well, now we're talking about twins.
Well, we went to Twins. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
The only thing I know about Twins was when I watched that. I put it up on Facebook a long time ago, but there was that anime that had pop culture references because it's set in
Yeah.
New York, and there was a anime scene where they're watching that clip from that film. The guy's mimicking Arnold, and I was thinking, is that all based on the film? Mom, do you remember that he looked at a car or something?
No, I don't remember. I haven't seen Twins as much as I have a lot of his other films. I think Corey was getting ready to say something a second ago, or I heard somebody say something.
no, well, if we were going off of Twins, I wanted to mention a movie before we got to like the real big movies.
Okay.
Sure, we'll get. Has anybody seen Midnight Run
That sounds familiar.
with
Yes.
Sounds familiar.
Robert De Niro?
I've seen
Charles
that.
Grodin.
Who
Highly underrated movie.
I have it.
Highly underrated movie.
who else
Yeah.
was in it?
That's a good movie.
Huh?
Yeah.
Who else was in that? I
Oh gosh, who
I said
have
highly
seen it.
underrated.
what?
highly underrated. That was all I thought.
Yeah.
I mean, basically, I think you would like this quite a bit. There's a lot of humor in it. Basically, it's Charles Grodin stole money from the
Okay, yeah.
mob
Charles Grodin.
to give it to charity or something. I don't remember.
I
So
don't
De
either.
Niro is a bounty hunter,
Yep.
and he's got to go after him. But at the meantime, the guy that's hiring these bounty hunters, De Niro's falling through on it. So now he's got to hire somebody else, and it's actually the cop from Beverly Hills Cop, the kind of heavier set one. I don't remember his name.
All right.
Yeah.
Basically, it's just this wild chase to get the money back from this money launderer.
It's from the same director. Hey,
Yeah,
it's
we'll have to watch
it's
that.
from-
It's funny.
from the same director as Beverly Hills Cop.
Oh,
Okay, I didn't know
Oh, well then that explains
that.
why
Yeah,
that guy was in there.
yeah, very
Probably.
fun. Very,
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Someone in the comments was listing all the people: Charles Grodin, Joe Pantoliano,
oh, the guy
Yaphet
from Breakfast
Kotto,
Club. I mean, not Breakfast
Yeah.
Club.
The
dude-
Matrix.
oh.
I think that's him.
Yeah, the guy from
Oh,
the brother.
Have we discussed?
Do
sorry.
what?
Go ahead.
Have we discussed Die Hard?
Not yet.
Have we
Not yet.
discussed Die Hard?
Not
No.
yet.
No,
I don't think he can hear us.
that was the big one. I assumed.
Well, so I was looking at the high grossing films. Die Hard and another movie were number 10. I think that's the first time I've seen two films in one.
Oh yeah,
Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Yeah.
that was number 2.
Oh
I
yeah,
remember that movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit was number 2. I love that
Yeah.
movie.
I would have thought that would have been about one, just because of the spectacle almost of it.
Rain Man was number 1.
Yeah, Rain Man was number 1.
Mhm.
Number
That
Rain Man was so hilarious. Oh, don't even start on Rain Man.
Dustin Hoffman
It's
was
good.
so fun.
number 3,
Yep,
Coming to
classic.
America.
not on Mondays.
Yeah, that's right. And remember, he kept talking about Qantas Airlines was the only airlines that hadn't crashed.
So good. Yes.
And then, of course, when they finally did have a crash, it made the news.
Yeah.
Coming to
Oh,
America, number 3. And what else?
What was 3?
Number 3 was Coming to America.
Which, interestingly enough, the second one is coming out next month.
Mhm.
And so I'm not super into comedy, but I remember I really did enjoy the first movie.
It was good. Yeah.
And so I enjoyed the trailer. I thought the trailer looked pretty doggone good.
Watched it, yeah.
Dumby
So-
2.
Crocodile Dundee too.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Wow. That made the top 10.
Twins is number
Why?
5. Rainbow, the third Rainbow is number 6.
Rambo, Arturo,
Yeah.
not Rainbow.
Yeah.
A Fish Called Wanda, number 7.
Mhm.
And then number 8 is Cocktail.
That was a good one.
Oh, another Tom Cruise film. I realized he had 2 big
I never
ones that
saw
year.
that.
You never did?
Number 9.
It's
What's up, Colin?
Nope.
Oh yeah. Colin had made a comment about that movie. I don't even remember that film. I think I saw it, but I don't remember it.
Number 9 is Big. What is Big about?
Oh yeah, the
What?
Tom Hanks.
I think
Oh,
Naked Gun.
yeah, I know.
Nick
Yeah.
is one of my favorites for sure. Hilarious.
Oh my gosh, so many like double meanings and everything.
Yeah.
And then 10 is Die Hard, along with Naked Gun from the Files of Police Squad.
Yep.
Those two made it number 10.
So those were the top
That's funny.
10.
Well, my favorite 88 movie is not on the top 10. So
Okay. What is your favorite 88
Oh.
movie?
I like Midnight Run a lot, but I think the most rewatchable to me is probably Beetlejuice. So that
Oh,
one,
yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I watched that. I wasn't crazy about Beetlejuice for some reason. It's
Yeah, me either.
yeah, I think you might have watched it with us.
yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't as crazy about it. Like, I think I preferred Die Hard over that.
Right. I like it more as I've seen it more. When I first saw it, I thought I liked it, but the more I've watched it more recently, I don't know, it's just become my favorite for some reason. It's just rewatchable,
Yep.
and all the characters in it are just
Like Indiana
Like
Jones,
Dad.
Temple of Doom.
The part where he's like, "Daylight come and me
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
go
that's
home."
the most classic from the dad, who was the
Yeah.
principal and Ferris Bueller, just to Winona Ryder. I don't know. Plus Michael.
Dude.
Keaton.
Yeah, it was certainly quirky.
It was. But man, it had like some weird, gross things. You would think, is this really a PG-13 film or a PG film?
It's
PG
Yeah.
film.
Yeah, I'm like,
It's
Yeah.
only PG.
yes, and it's got
Got one F bomb in it.
Yeah.
You can only do one F bomb.
What?
Yeah.
Wait. I thought that was only for PG-13. You could only do like 1 or 2 at most.
PG.
I don't. Well. Yeah, okay.
Somebody messed up on that rating system.
Yeah.
I
'cause
must
Yeah.
say.
Perfectly fine.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a perfectly
I think it was a
sweet
more
family-
relaxed.
Right, but on TV
family-friendly
series, can't you
It
do
was a
one F
more
bomb?
relaxed time period.
Yeah, probably. Not,
I
yeah,
don't-
that was-
I don't know about F-bombs on like
Because,
regular broadcast TV.
but I thought in The Walking Dead, Negan said the F bomb, but he could only say one, right? Or so. I could be wrong. I might have heard something.
Oh, that's cable TV. Yeah, you know what? I don't know because the rules have changed.
Yeah.
I think.
3-4
Oh, yeah.
years.
I know
Wow.
when Konami aired some anime that have a lot of F-bombs, they bleeped
Yeah.
it out like, constant.
But yeah, it's the part when
Yeah.
I don't know. He like I don't remember what he's like in the little model kit thing, and he just screams it at them
Yeah.
for some reason.
Gosh, I don't even remember that part.
Mhm.
I've probably only
Yeah.
seen that movie twice.
Yeah, that like the thing. Doesn't he get a fly or something? Like a fly lands on that thing, and he's
Yeah.
like, he has a
Yeah,
hand. He's got something. He's holding something in his hand,
Yeah,
He's
candy
trying to
bar.
get the fly, and then he grabs the fly, and then just brings it underneath that play thing, or that
Yeah.
where he was. Like I try to figure out what is this movie even about? Just a haunted house with some weird stuff and a little minute.
I think what makes it is like the family also kind of make that movie. Between the mom and the
Everybody's dysfunctional.
dad. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
So
Like when I
Cole,
first watched it, I'm like, this is just weird, but it's kind of grown on me more, I guess.
maybe if I rewatch it again, then I'll think differently. But Contact 88 said Sin didn't like it, but my favorite
It's
movie.
definitely a Halloween cult classic.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's not even all that scary.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom doesn't like Akira. I mean,
Yeah,
I
no.
liked it at
Halloween
first,
cult classic.
but it is weird. Akira.
Now,
That is
in
anything
80 I was going to say in 88, the dub was actually a different dub for Akira. They dubbed
Oh,
it.
really?
And then they redubbed it in like 2000, 2001.
Johnny on Bosch.
So-
That was the one that I saw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you want a more traditional old anime dub, go
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah.
I don't plan to ever watch it again.
I've
So-
My mom was crazy about it. Yeah. I mean, I would say it's good, but the ending, it's out there.
That's I think that was only the first half of the manga. Then there's a second half that they never animated.
Yeah. I will say this film did for the
Glenn got kicked off again. He's having trouble.
I know that film did inspire, along with Ghost in the Shell. I will give Akira credit that it did inspire some American films like Matrix and some other American film too that was all inspired by Akira. So I could give it credit for that. But it is weird. It's a weird film.
Go for the mangas then.
I mean, but don't they kind of go out there too a little bit?
Yeah.
I mean, it's
but
got that
there's
80s feel.
more-
You can definitely tell. It's set in 2019. Pretty futuristic,
Arturo,
Guys, comment.
I put this guy's comment up here especially for you.
All these years, I never heard Rambo sound like Rambo. Yeah, and now Rambo is ruined
Yeah,
for me.
it's
I'm sorry.
it's his dyslexia. He does this sort of stuff all the
But-
time.
It makes rainbows a lot cooler now.
Exactly.
Can you imagine Rainbows in that film? Constantly.
Oh my gosh.
Now, I wouldn't mind talking about Die Hard. That was a really good film. Different.
So do we want to talk about a lot of the different major films of the time, or do we want to go also before we do that and ask what everybody's favorite film of that year is? Because
Yeah.
so Corey's already said what his is.
I think, I'm pretty okay with picking that as my favorite.
Really?
I could look in and maybe have something else. But either way.
That would be tough for me because
You have only seen like maybe one.
No, there's there's two I can think of. Now, yes, I haven't seen this, but I do want to watch it. But the two that I've seen was Die Hard and Young Guns.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now that would be a bit of a hard pick because those two are really good.
Mm-hmm.
Goodness.
We still quote Young Guns to this day.
Yeah. Did you guys see the size of that chicken?
You ain't all there,
Love
is
Young
he?
Guns.
Ain't all there, is it?
So good, isn't it?
That was like my favorite part of that film, just when they're high.
Smoke it. That's the best scene in the whole movie.
Butterflies.
She's my
Yeah.
butterfly, and I'm her flower.
You guys see the size of this cock-a-doodle goddamn doodle.
Jeez. Crazy.
Good
So,
stuff.
what was your favorite movie from '88, Glenn?
It's a tough one. Between Rain Man and maybe Beetlejuice, I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
Roger Rabbit's in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one also is good.
Mississippi Burning was a great one.
Oh, I
yeah.
forgot that was '88.
That's another one that's on my list.
You did mention that in
God,
yeah,
That's
you
a
mentioned
really
that.
good. That's a good movie.
that
I
was
just
really-
rewatched it the other day. But Rain Man was. I like Rain Man because he's like misunderstood most of the movie. You know.
Yeah.
Like at a glance in the store, people would want to avoid him and don't want to have nothing to do with him or whatever. But by the end of the movie, Tom Cruise gets to know him really good,
Right.
and it, you know. But
Not to mention,
I don't know.
it's
There's so many good ones. It's hard for me to narrow it down to just one.
So you can't pick. Okay.
It's hard. I mean, I understand. It would be hard for me to pick something like that. Matt Air, what would be your favorite?
I have two. Mobile Suit Gundam Char's Counterattack,
Okay, anime.
which was in Japan in '88, and then I liked Akira. Akira was a technical marvel for its time. It was one of the most expensive animes. It did help the industry along.
You know, I can understand why. It's just it was weird. I would always probably lean towards a Gundam film than
Well, you have to kind of have knowledge of the other ones to make that movie make sense.
And there's so many others.
No, actually, at this time there weren't that many. There weren't any spinoffs.
That's right.
So
this is back in '88.
And the first one not done by the director came out a year after that. So it really splits off like 89, 9, and in the 90s. It's just hard for us because we got the release orders so weird.
Corey, you saw Gundam Wing, right? I think that was the one that you saw back then when it was
whatever was on whenever I was growing up. That's the one I saw. I don't remember, but I do remember it.
It's an iconic series. Matt, Ron, what would be your favorite of '88? Oh no, is he frozen?
Is he frozen again? Oh goodness.
No.
Poor Matt.
Over here.
No.
He's had so much trouble. And he's gone. Okay, well, what about Simon? Simon's muted, but maybe he'll share it with us.
Yeah. Just looking at the list here, there's a lot of good movies, but I'm going to have to go with 80s schlock. I love 80s schlock. So there's three that stand out. There's Critters 2, Elvira, Mistress of the Dark.
Okay.
But I'd probably rate my favorite as the Blob.
Oh.
I've not seen
Wait. Is that the who was in that? Was that Kevin Dillon? No, that was
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wait, the Blob. Hold on. Wasn't
that's the remake.
A remake, but I thought I remember you watching or had it one time.
Yes, I have been. I have played it before because remember I've told Aurelia that Kevin Dillon looks like Javier, her boyfriend. That the main guy. Yeah, did she hear me saying her name? She heard her say what?
I like it quite a bit.
You like what?
I like the original quite a bit also.
Yeah, I think I only saw that one once.
Steve McQueen, young Steve McQueen.
Yeah. One of his earlier films, right?
It's B, but it's like a well done B movie type.
It's fun. It's fun. Yeah, the remake was good too. I've seen the remake probably at least twice because it's played, while I'm working.
Well, an 80s film.
Wow, I totally forgot that was. I didn't even know that was in the 80s. I thought it was early 90s.
Oh, there we go. Now, Ron, I was going to ask you before you froze. Is he frozen again?
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
He mentions his computer's not that good.
Can you hear us? Can you hear us, Matt?
Yeah, see, I don't even hear him at all.
Dang it.
Now who left? Now Chester Copperpot left.
Oh no. Here we go.
We're never going to get through with this discussion. Everybody's getting kicked off, and then they come back on, and oh my gosh.
Crash course. Well, this is a crash course for me too.
Yeah, well, it's always. Oh, here he's back. Hold on.
Matt Ron. Okay, there he is. There he is. There he is.
But yeah,
but
what were we?
I was going to ask
everybody.
Hey,
what was his favorite? Matt Ron, what's your favorite movie of '88? Oh, no. Yeah.
It's having trouble.
Oh, it's cut off.
My internet.
shoot. Yeah,
Yeah.
your
And
internet's
that's always
in a lot of trouble.
All right. I don't
Oh
know.
my goodness. Can you hear us, Matt?
So,
no.
can y'all hear me fine? Or
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can hear you.
You're
Just,
frozen. Maybe if you
Yeah.
turn off your camera, it'll work better. Oh,
man, this is awful.
Anyway, I wanted to throw something in. This isn't like
Yeah.
that type of horror. I mean, it kind of is what Simon was saying, but Maniac Cop. I don't know.
Maniac.
If you've seen that one.
that's
Oh,
right. That's
that's
right.
a hard one.
That one's good.
I forgot that came out that year.
Uh-oh. He's back.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait. Let me speak.
Speak. Oh no.
I would have to say Die Hard.
Die Hard.
I say
Okay. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
Die Hard or They Live. That's one we haven't talked about.
Mm-hmm. Someone already brought that up.
They Live. John.
I didn't hear that last one.
Yeah, I think
He was gonna. Was it John Travolta?
Okay.
I think we said John Carpenter.
that's
Yeah.
what
Oh yeah, the film.
That's right. Yeah, we
Okay.
talked about it at work.
That's a good film and relevant today. You see memes about it all the time and with good reason.
The Blob remake about that one.
Yeah, it's been brought up a couple times at least in the chat.
a lot of good horror this year.
Yeah.
Well, didn't a Friday the 13th film come out in '88? I thought.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Was it part
Well-
4 or part
Can y'all
three?
hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear
Yeah,
you.
we can hear you.
There was a film that came out.
Hello?
Oh, Joe has joined us.
Oh.
Okay. My goodness, this is the biggest our chat has ever, our thing has
We
ever
can't
been.
handle it. We're imploding.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
Hi, Joe. Welcome.
Hello?
Thanks for having
Hello,
me.
Matt.
later,
Oh
Dick.
my gosh, we have people getting kicked
Now we can
off
hear you, Matt.
left and right.
I wonder if this interferes with our internet connection. I wonder. Like,
No, I don't know that it's ours. Ours is should handle it, but a lot of it just depends on what's going on with the other people. So,
yeah.
Joe, what we were doing was we were asking everybody what was their favorite movie in '88.
They Live.
Okay, Matt's still talking, I think. Yeah, They Live, and also he said, what was the other one he said? Die Hard.
Yeah.
Roddy Piper. Roddy Piper.
Yep, Roddy Piper was in They Live.
I
He
come
was,
here to chew bubble gum and kick ass, and I'm
Yeah.
a lot of
Yeah.
That's right. And those glasses. Okay. So what about you, Joe?
I was in the chat as Roblox vid too.
Oh yeah, you already said your favorite was Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Smart.
I'd say Beetlejuice or Naked Gun. One of those two.
Okay.
Probably Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Corey's favorite
That's
as well.
that might be the most. Well, no, I guess it wouldn't be. I mean, it's got the biggest cult status, but it's not even cult at this point. It's just pretty mainstream.
Yeah.
But back to horror.
I'm not a huge Tim Burton fan in general, but I think it's his best film.
It
as
is.
far as
In my opinion, it is also.
What were you were saying back to horror? What were you getting right?
I was going to say Child's Play was also this year.
Oh, that was the year it came out.
Yeah,
Dang.
that's right.
So
I think you've
Probably the
seen
biggest
Child's Play, haven't you,
That's
Arturo?
another- yeah, that was another one that I watched and I really enjoyed.
yeah,
I mean,
The remake's not that good.
I'm not.
Oh.
Really,
Something Matt
Oh.
doesn't like.
I wanted to,
Well,
but
Well,
Oh, he's
let
gotta
me
take it
explain.
back now.
I went
Right.
when it came out, right? I went with two
Yeah.
friends to go see it. One
Yeah.
of the guys brought his other friend. Halfway through the movie, they got up.
Oh,
Mm.
really?
And we
That
thought
bad.
they left. They went to go get beer. and they took like 10 minutes to come back.
Oh, geez,
because
they
of
yeah,
all the movie.
they
Yeah.
didn't. Oh
No,
wow.
I mean, they came back, but they just took their time. Just
Yeah, they did. They didn't care if they
They
missed
need beer to
anything.
get through it. They need to be drunk to get through this movie. That's what you're
I
saying.
mean, it wasn't the worst I've ever seen.
It depends how old you are.
well,
Maybe that's it.
He
it's
looked
the
weird
changes.
himself.
It's the changes they made with the remake that gets it. I'm not gonna say a whole lot, but the original is just a better concept.
Yeah, it's a funny concept. A killer and a doll. I mean, come on. How crazy can you get?
I know.
I
Well, dolls
mean-
are creepy, so
They can be, but
this just made them even more creepy.
We
And
need an Annabelle
somebody-
for Chucky.
somebody went.
on.
Oh, poor
Man,
man.
he's got the worst internet.
Were we
Yeah.
talking about Big?
Big
We
has
can't-
been brought up. Bunch of people in the chat are pointing
Maniac
out
Cop.
some of their favorite. Yeah, Maniac Cop, Big has been mentioned a couple times. They Live has been mentioned a couple times. Probably my favorite. I was
Yeah.
really obsessed with Young Guns at the time, but probably my favorite would have to be Arnold's movie. Not
Mhm.
Twins,
Mhm.
Red Heat. Just because, I mean,
It's Arnold.
it's Arnold.
Yeah.
So, and I do love Young Guns. That's a really good movie, but
Yeah, can we
I'm
talk
not
about that?
the hugest fan of Westerns. So,
I mean, I
Yeah,
like.
That's an 80s Western. It's a little
Yeah,
different.
that's what I like.
yeah, I
about it.
know. Yeah, it's good. It was funny. I mean, I love the cast. I heard they're going to try to make another one. I recently saw that they were going to do another one.
Quite an ensemble of a cast.
Yeah, it was.
The Expendables of like, I don't know, teen
Exactly.
stars.
Weren't they called the Rat Pack?
The Brat Pack? Yeah, I think
back
some
then?
of them were. Yeah.
But not all of them were. Kiefer wasn't part of it.
No, it was like Emilio was for sure.
Charlie, right?
Charlie, I think was. It was like Judd
That's the
Nelson,
Brat Pack.
Andrew McCarthy.
Okay, I thought the Brat Pack was
Mo-
from the like Frank
Was most of the
Sinatra.
ones that were in Breakfast Club.
The Rat
Yeah,
Pack.
The Rat
Okay.
Pack was, and the Brat
So-
Pack was
The Rat Pack were the ones from.
Sinatra.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Got them mixed up. Yeah,
Yeah.
the new Brat Pack. Yeah, that's right. So
And I
Okay, so-
checked. I think Friday the 13th came out in '88.
Yeah, I like that one actually.
The
Part
fourth
7.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
was it?
I sent the
yeah,
link.
Yeah, that one's pretty good.
Yeah, let me see.
Oh,
That's what
Nightmare
the
on
little-
Elm Street.
The little girl that has telekinesis, right?
Yeah, I mean it's a little gimmicky and like done before, but I thought it was a pretty good Friday entry.
Yeah,
A lot of
I-
films.
Yeah,
but-
the fourth one, New Blood. New Blood.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. Jason looks crazy in that one too at parts. When the mask
Mhm.
comes off,
Mhm.
pretty good parts.
yeah.
Oh, Halloween 4. That's right. I forgot.
Oh,
Return of Michael
yeah.
Myers. How could I forget
Mhm.
that?
That one's also pretty good.
That
It's-
one is actually pretty
Yeah.
decent. I that was the movie that I finally sat down and taught myself how to play the theme song by ear on this
Mhm.
electric keyboard I had because I
Yeah.
was so obsessed with the song.
I think I
Yeah,
like
it's
it only because, I mean, I've watched bits and pieces of what you were seeing, but what I do like about it is it's got that 80s feel to it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I mean,
Yeah.
I guess, except for the ending.
Mm,
Is that the one with the little girl?
Yes.
that's the first one with her.
That was the first one that she was in. And it's obviously it's not the best and it's not my favorite, but it's kind of like one of those guilty pleasures. I don't mind
Mhm.
playing while I'm working.
80s,
Say, what's that?
because it's 80s.
Well,
Stuff that we do.
yeah, I mean that too, but I hated the way they did the ending. I remember being really pissed at the ending.
Mm.
I thought
Yeah.
that was just, oh, come on. It's just stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
it's like the best way to watch that one is just realizing it's an 80s like slasher. Like there
Yeah.
are some smart moments to it, but I wouldn't link it with like the greatness of the first one as a film.
No. No.
But it's fun, you know.
Yeah. And then Halloween 5 came out the next year.
Yeah,
I don't know if they like filmed it back to back or what the heck, but it was the very next year.
That film, I only saw bits of that, and I could tell right away it was dumb. It's just
I will say the one part with 4 is like the mask doesn't look good.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, if they could have got the mask right.
You know what? I don't think they've really got the mask right. Well, the first one, it was fine. And then Halloween 2018, that one was good. All the other masks are just...
there's a lot of comments on Roger Rabbit here.
I know.
I feel like we should maybe mention
Who Framed Roger Rabbit was pretty original and cool at the time. Cartoons with live action, it's still pretty entertaining. On top of that, you have Bugs Bunny and Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, that was kind of a rare. You don't get that.
And
like
they had to put both characters at the same time.
Right. Yeah.
Right. It was the deal they had to make with that movie.
They couldn't give anybody more time. They had to have the exact same amount of time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That stuff, you know.
Well, who here has not seen Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Okay, I saw bits of it on Cartoon Network. I know
I know you haven't seen the whole thing.
But I saw bits of it. I know what it's somewhat about.
Spielberg, Zemeckis, I think. Spielberg, Zemeckis deal.
I
think Zemeckis directed
maybe.
it.
Let me see.
Directed by Zemeckis.
Okay.
Yeah.
But did it win? How many awards did it win? I don't know, a few.
Let me see if I can. I mean, it was certainly unique for sure. One of the things that sticks out to me was there was a music video that came out around the same time-ish with Paula Abdul, Opposites Attract. And she did the same kind of thing where there was this cartoon character dancing with her. And that reminded me of Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I was not impressed with Roger Rabbit, honestly. It's too goofy. Like I just can't.
I mean, it is a cartoon. It's technically cartoon.
I know, but it was just I couldn't get past the rabbit being married to the sexy hot chick, and it was like that doesn't do it for me. It's just, I can't.
Yeah.
The fact that they would go all out
He's
with
just drawn that way.
for what? Wasn't it a PG film?
I don't remember. But what's her name? The girl from Romancing the Stone. Didn't she do the voice of Jessica Rabbit?
Jessica Rabbit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kathleen
Well,
Turner.
yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was her. Yeah. So.
Oh, you know another thing that came out this year, Mom, was Michael Myers' Moonwalker. Oh, sorry, not Michael Myers.
You said Michael Myers.
Sorry.
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson's Moonwalker.
Moonwalker, which is about an hour. And
Yeah, I
30
had that tape. I don't know where it went to.
I
watched the heck out of that tape.
It is explaining the differences between Roger Rabbit, the book, and the movie. I don't know
That
if
was
you guys
based on
heard
a book?
There's a
It
book.
was based off a book.
I didn't even
The
know
book was
that.
really different.
Oh.
The book was a lot darker. And then the creator of the book liked the
They
movie
normally
so
are.
much, he rewrote the book to fit more with the movie.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
in that
yeah,
video.
Like the concept of it is good. I mean, it had been done before though, Mary Poppins, but
Yeah.
it was different this time.
I think he's talking about Roger Rabbit here.
That was a married woman played Patty.
Patty cake.
Yeah, Roger. The whole movie, Roger was so worried about them playing patty cake together.
Ah, that's right.
Kind of
I've
was
seen it.
leaning somewhere too.
Seen it once. There were double meanings behind some of the stuff too.
Oh, that's hidden in every
playing
like.
patty cake was when he considered it to be cheating.
Right. Yeah, because I do remember he was worried that his wife was cheating on him.
Right.
Okay, boy, it's been decades since I've seen that film. I just remember I wasn't.
Christopher Lloyd as the villain was pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was
Someone mentioned. This is completely off Roger Rabbit. But someone had mentioned Pumpkinhead. I don't know how many here have seen that
I've heard of it.
with Lance Henriksen.
Naked Gun.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Have you seen that film, Naked Gun from the file?
Yes. Yes, I have. I'm not a fan.
Okay, yeah, your voice.
It's
your
that
voice
type of
don't change
film.
on me. Oh,
You know,
yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's all right, but it's just not my. Yeah, we've talked about Crocodile Dundee. Hi, Rio from Canada. Sorry. Quit. Keep popping him off.
I'm trying to do it, and then you're trying to
I know, we're both sitting here controlling and I get distracted by the comments. So I'm trying to think of any other.
Should we talk about the glorious Steven Seagal and his first movie?
Was 88 his first film?
Well, major film that I can above the law. Yeah.
Oh, Above the Law. Okay. Wow. He's kind of. Oh, She's Having a Baby came out in 88. That was actually a decent movie. Yeah.
No, I don't think I would watch it just because that's not really my thing.
Or one of Jim Carrey's first appearances.
Was this in the Dirty Harry?
Dirty Harry, yeah.
Yeah. What was the name of that one? It starts with an E?
Deadpool.
I was way off. Oh, I was way off.
Samsonite.
Yeah.
Way off.
As much as I hate Dumb and Dumber, I'm quoting that stupid film. Yeah.
I see what it did there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there's Matt. There we go.
Oh goodness, maybe this will work this time.
Yeah, he says he was trying another laptop.
Hey, can you hear me fine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you hear me better?
Yeah. Well, you're not. You're. We can still hear you. You haven't gone away yet.
Hopefully
but I think he's. Oh, okay. He's not frozen. I keep studying his face now to see if he's. Oh, Cocoon. We talked about this movie before.
Cocoon. That does sound.
Cocoon 2 was idiot.
I think that was earlier, wasn't it?
No, you know what? I think it was what we talked about was batteries not included, and I get it mixed up with Cocoon. I don't know why. We talked about that the last time. I've only
The sequel
seen
to Cocoon came out in 88.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this. Oh, okay. Well, when did the first one come out?
Like 85 or something?
Yeah.
Okay, so then. All right, I'm looking for it here.
Yeah, it was 85.
Cocoon the Return. Yep. Okay, that confused me. So we did talk about Cocoon before.
Right, I remember.
I'm not going crazy. Okay, I never saw the sequel. Did any of you guys? No, blank stares. No.
No.
I may have
probably
briefly
did, but
seen
I don't
it
remember it.
I haven't.
off TV.
I don't
Maybe.
think it was considered as good as the original.
Oh,
Hey, could I say something?
Yes.
Yeah.
The Great Outdoors with John Candy and
Yeah.
Dan Aykroyd was another 1988 film.
Yeah.
If y'all have seen that.
It's
been a while.
Yeah.
I wanted to mention it, but I don't remember enough to talk about it.
Yeah.
But I remember liking it.
It had Bart the Bear in it.
I do remember that.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Poltergeist 3 came out in 88.
Oh yeah, and she died either that same year or the year before. I don't remember when.
Well,
The little girl died before the movie came out, I think.
This is the third one that came out.
Yes, I know. The little blonde girl, she died. She was young. I remember.
Didn't they get someone else to do?
What's that?
Well, it was one of they got some other actress to do the.
No, she was in there. She was filming that right before she died.
I thought, why did I think she died after the first film?
No. You're thinking about the girl. Well, I don't know when the other girl died, but one of the girls in the first movie got killed by her,
her
boyfriend or something.
boyfriend.
But the little girl, the blonde girl, she died after she filmed the third one. Her little face was all messed up. Like, you remember how she looks? Her face was all swollen, and it was because of either the treatment that she was going through, or it was a result of whatever was wrong with her. And she was really young when she died. That was quite sad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's a film here called Cop. Have you seen that, Mom? Or has anybody here seen that? It's called Cop. Yeah, just Cop.
I think I saw it once. But I can't really. I'm drawing a blank on the plot.
Yeah, I've never
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that. Someone in the chat earlier had mentioned Colors. I did see that. That's Sean Penn.
Yeah.
And
Robert Duvall.
Yeah, Robert Duvall. I saw that once, and
once.
It's pretty, it's pretty raw.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Dirty Rotten Scandals.
Willow with
Willow. Yeah.
With Val Kilmer
and
the
Warwick
midget guy.
Warwick Davis.
Yeah. Warwick Davis, yeah.
Yep.
And
I've heard.
Yeah, go ahead,
I
man.
was gonna say, I heard Disney wants to do a Disney Plus show for Willow. Like they want to make their own show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because Amazon has Lord of the Rings, Netflix has The Witcher, HBO has Game of Thrones. They need some fantasy, so I think they want to do Willow.
They gotta have it all, don't they?
Yeah.
Well, Disney.
Yeah.
Have you heard of something called
Oliver and Company came out this year. Just Disney.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I remember that movie.
Billy Joel and Huey Lewis.
Yeah, I actually own it on home video when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And The Land Before Time came out in '88.
Yeah.
Isn't that Don Bluth?
That's
Yeah, Secret of NIMH was his first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we talked about that movie earlier. I love that movie.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorites.
Love
An
that
American
movie.
Tale.
Excellent.
Yeah, Heather O'Rourke.
American Tale.
Yeah, that's the little girl's name.
Did anybody mention Vampire's Kiss? It's got Nicolas Cage in it.
I've not seen that.
Oh,
I've
I've seen parts of that movie, and it looks pretty chaotic.
Yeah, it is. It is.
With Nicolas Cage just like he's turning into a vampire. I'm a vampire. I'm a vampire.
Yeah, it's typical Nick Cage. I mean,
Yeah, it is.
You have him in anything, it's always going to be that way.
Poor Nick Cage.
well,
I don't know.
Except for National Treasure.
A lot of good stuff.
The best movie of '88 was Mississippi Burning, is what somebody said.
Yeah, that was a
Mississippi
really
Burning was excellent.
It is.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Gene Hackman was so good in it.
And Willem Dafoe. Those are just the
Was that a contender for Picture of the Year? Do you know?
It might have been. I'll look it up and see.
It should have been if it wasn't. I mean, Rain Man was good, but
Well, what won that year?
Rain Man, I think.
Oh, Rain Man won. Okay.
Yeah, it did win Best Picture that year.
And Dustin Hoffman, I think, won.
I have a poster for Best Picture winners of from 1927 to 2007.
Oh, wow.
And Rain Man is in 1988.
Okay.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty good movie. I mean, I don't know what y'all's taste is, but
Rain.
It has Dustin Hoffman in
Rain
it,
Man?
and Tom Cruise, and
we
or something.
Yeah,
we got to go to Kmart to get the boxer shorts.
Yeah,
got to go to Kmart to get the boxer shorts.
I'm an excellent driver.
Was Land Before Time brought up? I think it was.
They're in the car going down the road, and Rain Man won't stop talking about going to Kmart to get boxer shorts. And Tom Cruise gets so mad he stops the car, gets out and walks down the street, and he's all yelling at the sky. And then he stops and turns around, and Rain Man's still in the car going, "We got to go to Kmart for boxer shorts."
Yeah.
402 Indiana Street or whatever.
Or like the rock station he keeps saying over and over. I don't remember what the channel was.
I should rewatch
Bang,
that.
102.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about all that. I mean, it's definitely good for at least a one-time watch for anybody.
Yeah.
I think you would like
Or
it, Arturo.
when they're both in the phone booth at the same time, and he goes, "Uh-oh, fart, uh-oh." And Tom goes, "Did you fart, Raymond?" "Uh-oh, fart." I don't know. I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
It is funny, but it's also quite touching
Right.
in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
I think it's probably one of my favorite older Tom Cruise movies.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Land Before Time was mentioned. That I think it was the first film that came out in '88.
Yeah. I love Land Before Time.
Yeah, that was the first one.
I think I've only saw. I can't remember. Maybe I saw the second, or maybe I saw the first one. I don't know. It's been a while. I just know I saw maybe one of those. But
the first Land Before Time is the best, but the sequels were all just direct to video.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So the first one was the only theatrical released one.
Yeah, that one's the best.
That was kind of like a comeback for animated films, wasn't it? The Land Before Time, and then The Little Mermaid the following year. It seemed like animated films.
But that was different companies. That was Little Mermaid was Disney, and then Land Before Time was Don Bluth.
Yeah,
but I mean, before '88, like it seems like animated films had kind of
like that kind of sparked the resurgence.
Right.
Is what you're
Little Mermaid. Little Mermaid brought Disney back in the limelight.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that it did that. I do remember.
Yeah, every year there was a huge animated film. That was coming out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they made that a goal to make sure.
And Don Bluth, his company is that they don't make any anymore, do they? They don't make any more animated films.
I wonder if he's still alive.
I don't know. I don't know if he, because I mean because he had
All Dogs Go to Heaven was one of his other films.
Yeah, that's right, and also the Secret of no.
Secret of Nim.
No, but the one with Fievel.
American Tail.
American Tail. He is still alive, by the way.
What is
he?
It says he's got an upcoming movie. Except this doesn't look like this doesn't. No, this is okay. This is actually. Oh, it's Dragon's Lair, the movie.
Dragon Slayer.
Dragon's Lair, Lair.
Lair.
An adaptation of the video game, and that's upcoming. It says.
Ah, that's right. Yeah, I did hear about that.
I saw something about that, and I didn't realize that's what that was from.
Yeah, that could be good. That seems right up his alley.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot The Accused came out in '88. I remember Jodie Foster. I thought she won an Oscar. That was rough.
I never saw that.
Yeah, that's not. I mean, it's good, but it's awful. Just I have no desire to watch it again. But I think she won an Oscar for that.
She did.
Yeah. Okay.
She also won an Oscar for Silence of the Lambs.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right. And did Anthony Hopkins? Oh, here we're jumping ahead to what, 91?
Yeah. Oh yeah, let's not go too far now. We're still in
80s.
We're almost at the 90s.
91 is the year I was born.
Oh, well, that's right. That's right.
Mm-hmm. Well, actually, this is the year Matt Air was also born too.
Yeah.
88.
Yeah.
So this is Matt's favorite year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I put in the link again with Die Hard. There is a what's the difference between the book and the movie.
You know, I forgot that was a book. I've actually been reading that book for the past, like, maybe 10 years. I still haven't finished it. There is quite a difference between it, I've noticed so far.
Isn't Bruce Willis
Is it considered a Christmas book?
What's that?
Is it considered a Christmas book, like the movie is?
Oh, honestly, I don't know because I don't remember if it's Christmas in the book.
So let's have that debate. Is it a Christmas movie or not?
Of course.
Yes, it is.
It's the best Christmas
Absolutely.
movie. Thank you.
Default, I guess.
Yes. Best Christmas movie ever.
Gremlins.
Is that when it
Is
came
maybe
out? Was
higher.
on Christmas or?
You know what? I don't
I
remember.
think it came out summer of '88.
In the summer. Okay. Yeah, Gremlins is definitely could be considered a Christmas movie in my opinion.
Yeah,
It is.
Gremlins.
Yeah, even more
It
so.
is.
Almost.
Those are my kind of Christmas movies.
I'm surprised
Yeah.
that Die Hard came out like in the
Batman
summer.
Returns.
It's Christmas.
Yeah.
Batman Returns.
Mhm.
Oh,
Was did that come out? Oh, was that?
No,
that
Batman Returns. Some people call it a Christmas movie, also.
Mhm.
Did that take place during Christmas? I completely.
It did.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Forgot about that.
I'm not a
Iron
big
Man
fan
3.
of that one, but what was
That's
that?
the one with Catwoman, right?
Yeah.
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 Apparently, she
Iron Man
still
3.
has her weapon.
Iron Man 3.
Is also a Christmas movie.
All Shane Black's movies are Christmas movies.
What was that one?
All
What
Shane Black's movies are Christmas movies, like Iron Man 3.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I completely forgot about the fact that there was here's another good Christmas movie. This is back in the 70s.
We're
What was
going
the date?
back in time now.
I know, but we're talking about horror Christmas movies. Oh crap. Black
If we're
Christmas.
doing horror.
Yeah.
Yeah, Black Christmas.
Yeah.
Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Yeah.
There you go. Right?
We time traveling now.
I know. We got way off topic. Sorry about that, y'all.
Was there? Has anybody here seen Maniac Cop?
Yeah.
This has been mentioned multiple times.
Maniac Cop.
I think I did see that recently for the first time
Pretty good.
Really?
on Shudder.
I mean, you got to take it for what it is.
They made a second one of that, didn't they? I thought they did.
Is it just some cop that's bad, crazy?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. I mean, but once again, you got to like take it for what it is. You know.
Oh, it's got Bruce Campbell in it.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Completely forgot he was in that. I kind of feel like that was one of the many films that I've had playing in the background while I'm working on an audiobook, so I didn't catch all the details.
There's something here called License to Drive. Anybody heard of that one?
Oh, that was the two Corys.
That's a good one.
The two Corys. It's all right. It's not there, but not there
Heather
yet.
Graham was in it as well.
I didn't hear. What did
Heather Graham was in it as well.
She was in.
Heather Graham was in it.
Yeah, I thought he said Heather Graham.
Yeah, Heather Graham.
Oh
She
wow!
was,
Really?
She was the girl. Yeah, she was the girl that they were all going for.
Oh, what? I completely forgot about her character.
Yeah.
I just remember the other character, the other girl with the dark hair. Wasn't there a girl in there that had dark hair?
He had a sister with like the glasses, and she was like an activist and all that.
Gosh, I don't remember much about that film at all. I think I only saw it one time.
What's up, Matt Rice?
I like it a lot.
Hello. Wow.
Has anybody seen Heathers?
I've heard of it.
Yes.
I don't know if I've seen it.
Was that 88?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Did Mom?
I don't know why I've not watched it, his version, but Joe Bob has Heathers up.
Yes,
Have you
I
seen
saw his version, and that was interesting. The trivia that he talked about, and how that Winona Ryder said that Heathers was the best movie she'd ever played in. This of course was before she had sort of a resurgence of her career with Stranger Things.
I like Beetlejuice better, but that's just me.
American Tail was the first movie I saw in movie theaters. Did American Tail come out in '88?
Yeah, we've been. No, wait.
No, that was Land Before Time was the.
That's right.
First one.
We got sidetracked again.
The
yes, Rio. Cocktail was 88. I think we talked about that at least once.
Does anyone like Cocktail?
Say what?
Does anyone like Cocktail? I've seen it a few times, but I thought it was like really boring.
I wasn't.
I've not really seen
crazy
it.
about it. It's Elizabeth Shue.
That's the one where
and
he's a
Tom
bartender,
Cruise.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was
There's
just.
not much going on in that movie, I don't think.
It was kind of just a love story, I think. That's what I came away.
I don't know. I've seen my
with
mom watching it, and that was about it.
So the Thin Blue Line.
Isn't that the one where there's this Isn't that the one where the scene where he's in his underwear or something?
No, that's
Risky Business. Yeah.
Yeah, that is Risky Business.
My
that
bad,
was
never
a
mind.
few years before that. So The Thin Blue Line, that is an excellent documentary, and I remember that's one of the first documentaries that I really paid attention to when I was a teen, and it disturbed me so much that I wrote President Bush about it because I knew he was from Texas, and surely he could do something to help this poor guy that was wrongfully convicted. And he did actually write me back. And said basically it's out of his hands.
Really?
I mean, that was kind of the gist of it. Yeah. And I don't know where the heck that letter is. I hope I didn't throw it away. I don't know where it is, but
well, that's cool if he wrote you back. I mean,
yeah, I mean,
somebody,
it was probably just something his assistant or whoever typed up, but you know, he did sign it because I checked to see if it had been signed with ink, and it was.
He might have wrote it himself. I don't know.
Maybe. But yeah,
we'll never know where that letter's at, though.
That was, I know. Gosh, I don't know. I need to try to find it. But that was a really good documentary. It was basically about this guy that was, he was wrongfully convicted for killing a cop. These cops were very abusive, and I can't remember if they got a fake conviction, like a false confession out of him or not, but he was in jail for a good long while. And this movie was the thing that got the ball rolling to sort of like reopen the case, because by the time this movie came out, they pretty much knew who really killed the cop.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that was a very good film.
Mm-hmm.
Did they ever let him out, or?
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, he got released, and I want to say it was either in the very late 80s or the very early 90s. His name was Randall something. Hold on a second. Randall Adams is his name. And he is... Oh, he died in 2010, y'all. He was only 61. Dang, he spent a lot of time in jail, too. So, okay, that was a downer.
Mom, have you seen The Last Temptation of Christ? That came out in '88.
I was going to talk about that movie because I remember when it came out. I don't know if anybody here remembers that was a huge controversy. Anybody who was around during the 80s.
Yeah, I've not seen it.
I know it's a Scorsese film, but I don't think I've ever actually seen it.
I don't think I ever saw it either, but I certainly remember the controversy about it. It was something about, I think it was that he had an affair with Mary Magdalene or something like that, and there was like a huge, I mean, people were pretty pissed.
I can imagine.
As you can imagine. But no,
what are we
I never
talking
saw
about?
it. The Last Temptation of Christ.
Oh
that
yeah,
also
I've been
came
meaning
out
to check that out. I heard the controversy with that one.
Yeah, that's what I was just mentioning. And I think the controversy was because in the story they made it to where he had an affair with Mary Magdalene. I think that was the controversy.
Yeah, Scorsese directed that one.
Yeah. Yes, Cocktail was 88. Sorry.
They keep talking about Cocktail.
It was that and Roger Rabbit.
Right? Mississippi Burning has been brought up a lot too.
Yeah.
8 Men Out. Was that 88? Was that the baseball story?
Yeah, that was about the Black Sox scandal, the betting scandal from
Right.
like 1919 or something.
I think John Cusack was in it.
I think Charlie Sheen.
I've not seen that.
I don't remember who all, but Charlie Sheen was in it, I think.
Oh, I forgot that Charlie
Isn't that
Sheen.
Major League?
Yeah.
Every time I think of Charlie Sheen, I think of that DirecTV commercial. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so he got banned. That whole team got banned.
Yeah, John Cusack, Clifton James, Michael Lerner, Christopher Lloyd, Charlie Sheen. So, yeah, a DB Sweeney. That's right.
I froze again. I'm going to have to rejoin.
Okay, who was that said that?
So, like, Glenn. Was it
Oh,
Glenn?
yeah.
My screen froze. I'm going to rejoin.
Okay. You know, honestly, I think Tom Cruise really hit it big. Well, some people say risky business. I kind of think it was more Top Gun. But
yeah, I think
might
Top
be-
Gun launched him to stardom.
Yeah, because that has such wide appeal.
Yeah. Risky Business is kind of a strange movie. It's been a while since I've watched it, but I remember it being kind of weird. Like, not, I guess, mainstream, but not really.
Yeah, and Top Gun kind of was.
Yeah.
Kind of coming of age and somewhat, kind of like, just on the adult side.
Yeah, but it wasn't even like a John Hughesy type coming of age. I just remember it being kind of weird for some reason.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan.
Yeah.
Me either.
But I think Bull Durham came out this year, which I've not seen.
Oh yeah,
baseball.
And as a matter of fact, Bull Durham was filmed in one scene at Mitch's Tavern over off of Hillsborough Street, where in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Yeah, it was filmed in NC.
Yeah, and yeah, I live like 10 minutes away from Mitch's Tavern.
Oh, okay.
No.
So they were there, Kevin Costner and Susan Sarandon.
Yeah.
In that one scene where he like throws the baseball through the window, where Tim Robbins' character throws the baseball through the window. They step out back for a fight.
I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, I've only seen it once.
I like Field of Dreams quite a bit, but I've not seen Durham.
Yeah, Bull Durham's really good. It's like kind of a romance / sports drama.
Yeah, here's Glenn trying again. Let's see. I put him back on the stream. Yes, we have talked about Beetlejuice.
Should we talk about some more?
That's awesome.
Should we talk about what?
Should we talk about some more?
We talked about Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Yeah, we talked about that a lot.
Yeah.
One we haven't mentioned yet
First
is
combination of live action animation. You know?
It was pretty groundbreaking at the time.
Yeah, Jessica Rabbit.
What was that, Simon?
One we haven't mentioned yet is Moving with Richard Pryor.
You know what? I saw someone mention that in the chat, but I completely forgot about it. I don't even remember if I've seen that.
What were we talking about? I kind of froze.
It was called Moving with Richard Pryor. Oh, Dana Carvey was in that. If I saw that, I must have completely forgotten about it. Randy Quaid was in it too.
Also, My Neighbor Totoro and Grave of the Fireflies both came out in '88. The Ghibli films.
Oh, anime.
Yeah,
yeah.
I have heard of Totoro. I do know that one.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Here's another Akira reference.
Akira, we did talk about that one.
Wait,
yeah,
so has
I know.
Seen,
Roger Rabbit? Yes.
Y'all framed Roger Rabbit enough.
I think we have.
We had a lot of.
We should just let that one rest. My goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the thing about Idiot is that there's a lot of.
What were you saying?
No,
I think the thing about.
This is the complication with the thing about 80. Go ahead, Simon.
The thing about Idiot is it's got a couple of big movies or a few big movies, but then the rest is just they're movies people haven't watched in 30 years. So we're all sort of going, what was that about?
I know there were some, but there were some other years. I think 2 years so far that we've talked about that were just really extensive. One was 84 and the other one was 87.
Well, yeah, 84.
And those had a lot of the movies that I think we talked about the most weren't even necessarily in the top 10.
Mm-hmm. I feel like the biggest movie of this year might be like Beetlejuice is probably still the most talked about.
Yeah.
That probably.
Die Hard.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's true.
Probably those two. Like great, but I mean, I don't know if it talked about it or Roger Rabbit. Not really talked about a ton anymore. I don't think.
Not to the same extent. I don't think.
No, like Beetlejuice and Die Hard are still
Mm-hmm.
Talked about quite a bit.
Any Beetlejuice fans, there's a guy on YouTube that has a really cool video where he goes back to the town. I think it's in New Hampshire. And,
Okay.
you know, films all the locations. And
That's
it's kind
cool.
of interesting to see how it all changed.
That's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, there's a couple guys I follow on YouTube that kind of go back to
That
some
do that.
Yeah, one's called Adam the Woo. I don't know if anybody's heard of him.
Yeah, I know him.
Okay,
Have you seen the one for Stand By Me?
I've not seen that. No.
It's 86, but that's a really good video.
I need to watch. Yeah,
Does he travel
Stand By Me
around?
is excellent.
Yes. Yeah, he travels all around the country. Yeah.
Yeah, he'll shoot like the scene in the film, but he'll go back and find the actual location in 2018 or whenever, and he'll do a side-by-side comparison of how everything changed.
Yeah, you might want to check him out. Pretty cool channel.
Well, I have something saved in my to watch list, and it's this guy that went back to locations for Terminator 2, which I don't remember if I've already seen that one or not,
He's
and also
bearded.
for the Lost Boys.
He's bearded. I don't know.
I don't remember what this guy looked like, but I was very interested to check that out because I definitely haven't seen the one about going back to filming locations for the Lost Boys.
He also goes to like abandoned places.
Okay.
So he goes to he's kind of he goes to the Disney park, or he goes to theme parks a lot too. And he got banned, I believe, from Disney World because he went inside of River Country. And River Country is an abandoned water park. They've left it abandoned, and it's actually kind of creepy. Like the music still plays there.
Oh,
it's
is creepy.
It's
Oh, really?
creepy. So they shut it down in 2002 because after 2001 travel was down and it was kind of a rundown park. In 2005 they officially closed it, but now it's kind of like this haven where all these people try to adventure it, but you're not supposed. Either way, he recorded it, put it on YouTube. Now he's back, like he's able to go back to the park, so he goes quite a bit. But yeah, he's been there, and he went inside of the old Nickelodeon studio that's abandoned, and like he's in there, and you see like just the relics, like Ren and Stimpy on the wall, and he goes to a lot of cool places like that.
Now, is this the same guy we were talking about a second ago? Okay.
I really think it's cool.
Yeah, he goes.
People
to
that are filming abandoned places, I think those pretty freaking cool.
Yeah. Or he went to like the first ever McDonald's. He just does all these. Yeah, really good kids.
Is this Defunct Land?
Not him. It's Adam the Woo.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, Defunct Land's good too.
I know there was a guy that I saw one of his videos. It was when he went back to those old, like, I think, to Spain when he went to look for those places where they filmed The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. Is that the guy, Corey, you're talking about?
Usually everything I see him do is in the States, but I don't know.
There's a few guys that do it. I know it wasn't Adam the Woo that did the Beetlejuice one, but yeah, he's one of them. And if you can find it on YouTube, just type in Beetlejuice.
He does a lot of that, or he does a lot of like park stuff, like the history of it.
He does a lot of like Americana, like he'll go Route 66 and film,
or he'll just go to like abandoned towns in Alabama or
ghost towns, stuff like that.
Just very cool.
Yeah.
Wow, is that like what he does for his? Is that like his main thing that he does? His job? Is he able to support himself by doing that?
He's got a lot of subs.
Well, and I know he was living out of a van for some part of that. So yeah, I think he scrapes by basically.
Oh.
Or he did. He used to.
But yeah, no, he's like pretty settled now. So last I saw, he was living in California, but since California's gotten so crazy, he's moved back to Florida or Tennessee, one of the two. But yeah, he does pretty well. Like YouTube, he's got quite a bit of subs now.
Yeah, I would imagine that. Yeah. And if he was doing the whole van life thing, his living expenses wouldn't be too tremendous.
He just travels. He does film locate. I mean, just anything you can think of.
It's kind of sad to when I watch scenes of people that have gone to old filming locations
Yeah.
from these big movies, it kind of makes me a little sad. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just like
Yeah.
when I see the ones for Terminator 2, you know, the Cyberdyne building. My brother has been by that building before, and I've done Google Maps of these places, and I look at it, and it's like, it just, I don't know, it makes me very
it's like,
nostalgic. It just makes me feel very kind of almost melancholy.
it's like
because
the movie's over.
It's all done. I know,
Yeah,
you can't go back and, I don't know.
Yeah. Like, you can rewatch the movie, but
Yeah.
It's just in that time. It's not now.
Right, exactly. And you know what else is funny? When you go to places where things have been filmed and it seems so much larger than life, but then when you see it in real life, it's like, wow, this was actually a really tiny room they filmed this thing in, or whatever it was. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the
It's amazing what they can do with the cameras, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, the big house in the movie Psycho was just like 2 facades. You know, it wasn't an actual house.
Right.
Yeah, that was
filmed
shot.
it all on soundstage, so they just showed the facades, but you think it's an actual 3-story house or whatever.
Yeah, that was shot a lot, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's kind of crazy.
Is there any TV shows?
Well, someone mentioned the Wonder Years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the Wonder Years.
Is anybody heard of Paradise?
When did Full House? That might have been 87. We might have skipped it. Was Full House 87? We might have skipped over it last time.
Yeah, because we tend to, it was 87 and 95. We tend to kind of focus a lot more on movies, so we sort of forget about TV shows.
I think you may know in this show that In the Heat of the Night, I think it's got.
Yeah. That had the guy who played. Okay, so that was a series of movies. I don't remember how many movies. I thought it was at least 2, but it had Sidney Poitier in it. Those are the movies. And say what?
I was just following on to what you were saying. In the Heat of the Night, that was in the 60s.
Oh,
yeah, right. But I thought that there were multiple movies. I might be wrong, but I thought that
there was a TV series.
Yeah, there was a TV series, and the guy who played in All in the Family played the white cop, and I can't remember. Was it Yafet? What's his name? Who played the Sidney Poitier's character? Or am I misremembering?
Kodo.
Yeah. That was a pretty decent series.
I never saw the TV series, but I saw the Sidney Poitier film with him and Rod Steiger.
That's the guy who played with him. I couldn't remember who played in the movie.
But Rod Steiger was in the movie, but Carol O'Connor was in the TV series.
Yep. That went on for a few years, I think.
I never saw the TV series.
I think Carol O'Connor's son played maybe it was his adopted son played in there with him as one of his deputies. And at some point he committed suicide in real life, but I don't remember if the show was still going on.
Yeah, I actually do remember about that. He actually, no, wasn't that 2000? Was that in the 90s or 2000s that happened?
I'm not sure. I'd have to look it up and see.
Yeah, I remember he beat that guy up.
Wait, what?
The actor from All in the Family that was in Heat of Night.
He beat what guy up?
He beat the guy up that I guess gave his adopted son like drugs or something.
He beat him up?
I thought that's what happened.
Oh, I don't remember hearing about that.
They took him to court. Yeah, they took him to court. I remember watching this video about it.
Oh, okay. Wow. No, I don't remember hearing about that at all.
Well.
Okay.
Corey, there is a pup named Scooby-Doo that came out, or it looks like it came out in 88.
I really like that. Yeah, I like that one quite a bit.
Hill Street Blues.
Superboy.
In terms of TV shows, I think there are 4 standouts, which are Roseanne, The Wonder Years, Kids in the Hall, Whose Line Is It Anyway? And maybe Mystery Science 3000.
Oh, yeah.
Garfield and Friends.
Yeah, Roseanne.
Yeah.
That's a pretty big one.
Was that? Did that start in
Roseanne.
'88 too?
It said 88, yeah.
Okay. There were a couple there that you listed that I don't think I'd ever heard of or even watched.
Whose Line Is It Anyways? Hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember who actually was the host of that. Who worked on that?
Oh wait, that might have been the British version.
Yeah.
Let me check.
Oh.
Drew Carey, isn't it?
Yeah.
But
that was the late 90s.
Yeah, it was.
Right?
Yeah, he must be
They
talking
were
about.
one from England.
Yes, the British version started in 88.
Oh, okay,
Mhm.
okay. Yeah, no, I never watched
Mhm.
that one.
The other ones were The Wonder Years,
Yeah, I
Fred
remember
Savage,
the Wonder Years.
Kids in the Hall, which was a Canadian sketch show.
Mm-hmm.
That was good.
That sounds familiar, but
Yeah, I've heard of it, but never
I
seen it.
don't think I ever watched it. See, at this point, I still did not have TV, so I didn't. There was a lot of TV stuff I didn't really watch.
You did go see Young Guns that year.
I did with Corey's mom
Yeah.
Oh, did you? Oh,
and Teresa. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember I was asking, like, how did you react to that one scene?
when
where
did
they
that
fall-
when did that come out? Like
That came out in August,
August.
I think, of '88, and we were at the beach.
my birthday, possible?
I don't remember, but I remember we were at the beach. It was like I was just so obsessed with Kiefer Sutherland,
We got
and we gotta go see this movie, so we went to go see it.
You've seen The Lost Boys. We got to see Young Guns now.
Yeah, and The Lost Boys was playing on TV at the time a lot too, on cable, and
You were just in heaven
Oh,
then.
just
Got
yeah,
Lost Boys on the TV. You got Young
and
Guns.
go see exactly. Oh my goodness, I got
Or
obsessed
you could go see Stand By Me.
really quickly
Had it
with.
all.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not crazy about Stand By Me.
Yeah, he was mean.
Okay.
He
It was
was mean.
okay.
Yeah, he was. I don't like seeing him be a mean person. So
There was this rip
Was
off.
Stand By Me from '88?
86.
86.
So,
Yeah.
Stan, you said you're not a fan of Stand By Me?
No, not huge into that movie. I know it's a real big deal. Like a lot of people like it, and it's based on a Stephen King short story, right?
Yeah.
The Body.
But I'm not super crazy about it. I think the very first day I saw it was the very first time I saw it was the day I got my braces on. I mean, I just kind of have these weird memory associations with some of the movies I've seen. And I remember that Kiefer was bad, and I hated seeing that he was bad in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he plays a really good bad guy, though, doesn't he? I mean, he's effectively.
I mean, Lost Boys.
Yeah.
Come on.
But in Lost, but see, that's different. He's a vampire, so it's not. But like, so he played in Lost Boys. He was really bad in Lost Boys. He was bad in oh shoot. The one with Sally Field. The one with Sally Field in it. Eye for an Eye. He was really bad in that. And then he also played in the Tom Cruise movie, You Can't Handle the Truth. What's the name of that movie, y'all?
Oh,
A Few Good Men.
Yeah, he was in that. He was bad. Oh, he was also bad in that John Grisham movie, A Time to Kill, with Matthew McConaughey and Sandra
Bullock.
Yeah.
He was good in Young Guns, so you got that.
He was good,
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
But he can play a
Liked him in
really...
Lost Boys.
Yeah, he was excellent in Lost
Crush.
Boys. Yeah.
Crush, yeah.
But
Crush.
but he can play a really scary human bad guy. What is this a reference to, Simon?
Oh, that's Kids in the Hall.
I think,
Okay. That's what we were talking
Crushing
about.
your head, I'm crushing your head, I'm crushing your head.
Is it?
Yeah,
Isn't
never
that?
seen that. What was that? Somebody getting ready to say something.
There was like this rip off. What's that?
I crush.
There was this rip off of like an ET film, sort of Mac and Me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've never seen that.
The McDonald's ET, basically.
I feel like I thought John Tron did a video about that. And that's not
Well, so speaking of Keeper, I forgot.
Well, that's beautiful.
Isn't that cool?
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
yeah.
Somebody draw that?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the husband of one of our homeschool mother friends, and at our local con, he was selling this, and he had a copy that he was selling that Keeper had signed. He said he met Keeper, and Keeper's like super nice guy, and he gave this to me for free. He would not let me pay for it.
Wow.
I actually asked. I've got a Michael Myers one he did back here too.
Cool.
But yeah, that was it. I just thought to pull it up because we were talking about Keeper.
That's cool. Yeah.
Sorry for the sidetrack. Okay.
Let's see what else.
Oh yeah, we talked about coming to America. So I'm assuming you're planning to watch the movie whenever it comes out. I actually am more excited to see that than I thought I would be because the trailer looks pretty funny. And I don't think I realized when I first saw Coming to America in theaters, actually, at the time, I went with a couple friends. I did not realize that he was playing multiple parts.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize he did this until...
In the barbershop. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I completely didn't know that. I didn't know that was Eddie Murphy.
When's the last time you seen it?
Oh, probably back in the 80s.
Yeah,
and then when I saw him in, I think it was The Nutty Professor, that's when I finally realized.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's when I realized for the first time that in a lot of these movies he was playing multiple characters. So I really need to rewatch.
Are you going to rewatch the first one? Before
Yes.
Yeah. It's good. Yeah. It holds up. It holds up pretty good.
It was funny, and like I said, I'm not into comedy, but there was something about that one that I liked. I don't know. Maybe if I watched it now, I wouldn't think it was as good, but I have fond memories of it as a teen.
Like you would. It holds up for me. But
Yeah.
I mean, I probably like comedy more.
Oh, I think it's excellent. I think it's excellent.
I'm gonna say.
Didn't you say in the video you made a video? Wasn't all of the characters from the original one are going to be in part 2? I think.
I think so. It looks like it. It looks like it. All the major characters.
I think Eddie. I'm sorry. I think Eddie played 4 characters, and I think Arsenio Hall played 3 characters.
Yeah, Arsenio played a couple. Yeah.
I know he's playing multiple characters in the second movie, so he played multiple characters in the first one too. Oh my gosh, I need to rewatch that.
When you rewatch it, you'll probably realize who.
I will now, but see, back then,
It's probably grown on you now.
Is this a quote from?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yes, I know. Keeper's Canadian. He is Canadian.
Wait, Keeper.
We can't have him all.
He was born in London. You know?
Yeah.
In London.
And I think he has a twin sister.
Oh, really?
I think so. Yeah.
Gosh, would this also be considered like the decade for Keith Sutherland, at least the end of it? Because you had you had Stand By Me, Lost Boys, and Young Guns.
Well, that was when he started to, make himself known as an actor. That was when I first heard of him, was in the 80s. But
Butterflies.
Oh gosh, here we go.
Right now. Anything else?
I don't know. We're kind of. This is interesting that this conversation isn't going on quite as long as the others, because.
I mean, 84 was.
84 and 87, I think, lasted the longest.
Yeah,
because there was so much to talk about.
A lot of movies covered in this one, but we didn't talk because nobody had like I like Beetlejuice quite a bit, but I don't think anybody had one that they loved.
You mean from 88?
Yeah, I mean it doesn't seem
like my favorite would be Red Heat, but it's not. It's not like movies from 84. It's not like The Terminator. Nothing that I obsess over, but I do want to see it again. Artur, we need to do a Let's Watch.
Yeah, we should.
Of what?
A Let's Watch. Like filming, but Artur doesn't react very much. That's the problem. Huh?
Have you seen my Nintendo Direct? That was pretty chill while my sister was yelling in the other room. so I'm not as.
Arturo is so he's just like.
I watched a bunch of those the other day.
Oh, a bunch of
Arturo.
Arturo's.
Oh, those reactions. As you see, my sister's more,
She's probably more like me. I get a little bit animated.
I know there were those 2 animes that I watched that came out in '88, and yes, one of them was kind of depressing, but yes, not much. I guess I don't have any conscience, but
you're cold.
Yeah,
you're cold as ice.
That's not good. Very few people without conscience.
Yeah.
He gets it from his Uncle Timmy.
Maybe.
Gets it from Tim.
I saw this today, Gunbusters.
Okay.
Yeah. I will say, probably don't watch this. I would say to people that aren't animated, probably don't watch this version. Probably watch the 6-episode version, because I feel like this just kind of rushed things a bit. But it was pretty good. They did the thing where if they go out into space, time is different. So like while they're out there, it's only 6 months, but on Earth, it's like gone like maybe 4 or 5 years or so.
Like Ender's Game.
Yeah,
that's what you compared it to.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a little depressing. But
wait, what? Corey? What? Is it? Remind me what this is. We talked about this before, I thought.
We thought had an awesome Chester copper pot. Yeah.
Remind me. Oh yeah, that's right. Gosh, you guys, I forget all. Wait, we saw it too. We saw it when he came here.
It's Chester copper pot.
That's right.
He didn't make
it. He didn't make it.
By a boulder.
Please, okay.
And then I saw this one, Pat Labor. And then it's a year after this that they made like a television show of this.
Yeah, they.
I mean, it's kind of your. What's that, Matt?
They lengthened the show's a lengthened version of it.
Yeah.
So it got like 50-some episodes.
It's your typical 80s anime. It's like all bright, colorful, lighthearted. But then, when you progress through the timeline, like the next, like there's a movie that comes out in '89, but then the second 2 are like really gritty, almost like that Ghost in the Shell look to it. To be honest, I think my favorite episode in this is probably the last one. But yeah, it's pretty good. Anybody else have anything?
Well, I was posting this comment, but Corey looked like he was about ready to say something.
I was saying, I mean, it's not like my favorite film, but I feel like we should probably talk about Big a little bit more.
Big.
We've not really talked about Big that much.
Tom Hanks.
And I mean, that's kind of like the springboard for Tom Hanks, it seems like. I mean, he had stuff.
You don't think Splash was?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but it seems like Big is when, I don't know, Big was a bigger movie than Splash, I feel like personally. But
yeah, I think it was too.
That's when he was, I don't know, right before the 90s. That's when he was kind of getting big. But I wasn't there, so I don't know. But it just seems, I know Big's still talked about, you know.
Yeah, it is. You still see the iconic scene of them dancing on the floor piano.
Right. You had that movie, Mom? I thought you had that movie. Or
I don't remember.
Maybe my dad found it. Someone just left around. I saw it. I just remember on it.
My favorite 80s Tom Hanks movie will be in the next episode.
Yeah, next episode, 1989. Yeah. I know what it is.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm trying to guess.
Is it The Burbs?
It is.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
A masterpiece.
We were trying to keep it all secret, and then I remember we were texting about it, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I know what it is. It's The Burbs," because you love that movie so much.
And it's like I didn't grow up with that movie. I caught it. I mean, it's been years now, but I caught it late one night on Netflix, and it was that's just the best way to watch it, like late at night. I don't know. It just. I don't know. I'll talk about it.
It is good. It's certainly I enjoyed it more the second time I watched it.
Yeah, I would say it's more of a relaxing film to watch.
It's just fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't want to spend all of 88 talking.
I
about
know
it.
because we're not
Yeah.
we're not
Yeah,
on
we're not
89
there yet.
yet.
I could
Well,
go on and on about that.
We've
movie.
gotten sidetracked with discussions of Ender's Game too. Trash
Yeah.
Party said he'd never read the book. I had listened to the book years ago, so it didn't surprise me at all. Obviously, I knew that was coming. I never finished the series. I think I got about 3 or 4 books into it, maybe. I don't even remember how many. But it got so long and drawn out and complicated, I just never finished. I never finished listening to it.
Matt Air, do you have anything that you want to talk about?
Well,
88?
I mean, I brought up before about My Neighbor Totoro, and from Ghibli and Grave of the Fireflies.
Okay,
also-
that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a World War II.
That's a depressing anime that I don't think
Yeah.
I will watch. And I think it's based on a true story.
Yeah, but it's almost depressing to be depressing's sake. There's it's almost meant to be depressing.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know how to describe that. Without really explaining the film.
I know what happens.
Yeah.
The meaning with all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then well, I read in here they kind of explain that it's based on a real guy's life during the war and just the poverty going on.
Yeah.
Because they were losing. Their economy wasn't doing so well. I doubt I'll ever watch it.
Yeah.
Notice that Arturo held off this discussion so he could watch an anime movie from 1988.
Well, this too.
And not one of the live actions.
Not a film.
Well,
Right,
I was going to just say, I mentioned this on our team chat, but I mean, we covered a lot of films. I wanted to just do something different.
Yeah.
I mean, Rain Man could have been watched. Big could have been watched.
Red Heat.
Red Heat could have been watched.
But like I said, we covered a lot of
He's
films.
so, I mean, he really
I'll have to go back
so-
and watch Red Heat.
Oh, so good. See, we talk about all these films, and then I get in the mood to watch them again.
But,
So,
I mean, hey, I'm not the
I don't
only
wanna-
one talking about.
What's that, Corey?
I need to rewatch Red Heat. I don't want to jump decades, but I just watched Total Recall the other night for the first time.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was Wait,
See, that's
Yeah,
one of my
baby.
least favorite. That's one of my
I
least
like it a
favorite
lot.
Arnold movies.
I liked it quite a bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know
So what do you
why.
think? Okay, so what do you think about the end? Because there's some disagreement as to how it really ended.
If it actually was that, or
Yeah,
yeah,
that there's not really a happily ever after.
oh, really?
I guess you could
I
read
don't wanna
whatever you
spoil
want
it.
into it.
Yeah, I don't.
Well, yeah, I don't want to say anything because I've heard a theory about the ending,
Yeah.
but I would have to talk about there's that
Yeah, I
one
don't
scene
wanna-
with the doctor,
Yes.
Right.
and
Yeah.
there's something he says, and there's a theory about it,
Mhm.
but I can't really say anything unless you've seen.
Yeah,
the
I don't-
movie.
Well, I've always thought it was real because when he gets the treatment, he's passed out when the doctors are discussing exactly what's wrong with him. So I could remember it if he's passed out.
Yeah, but they have everything that they said in the beginning of the film happens, like Mars having a blue sky.
Right.
Stuff
Yeah.
about there's some debate, and then there's the Colin Farrell movie of Total
Not seen
Recall.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Uh,
Oh, okay.
It's bad.
Okay.
So when's the last time you watched this? Been a while, or
Who me?
years? Yeah.
It's been a while, yeah, because like I said, it's one of my least favorite Arnold movies.
I
But
don't know why I liked it so much.
well, you'd never seen it before.
No, I thought it there was humor yet good action. It's
Yeah.
a movie that really had no business being that good, in my opinion.
Who directed that?
Paul Verhoeven,
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, we lost Matt.
director of
it's-
RoboCop and Starship Troopers.
that's
Okay.
right.
It
That's
just
right.
seemed like a concept that could have went very badly, and it just kind of worked somehow. So
It was different, that's for sure. I mean, one of the scenes I remember is when he pulls that thing out of his nose. That was terrible.
I think I kind of remember that.
Yeah, there's some gore in here for sure.
Yeah.
And I disagree with Sin about Total Recall. That was a great movie.
You don't have to agree with me. It's fine. A lot of people love it. It's just it's not my favorite.
Watch the other one.
I might like the other one better.
I mean, it's supposed to be more like the book.
Well, I never read the book. Who wrote the book?
Yeah. He also did Blade Runner, or Do You Dream of Electric Sheep?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I've never read the book, so.
Yeah.
Another Arnold.
Yeah.
Say what?
Phil K. Yeah.
Oh,
Phil K.
him. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Another Arnold movie that I'm not crazy about, and I think we talked about it in one of the other year discussions, was Running Man.
I really want to see that. I want to see that.
You may really end up liking it.
Wait, when did that come out?
Weird, just
maybe.
And I've seen some funny quotes from the movie. So I'm gonna break his spine.
It's kind of like the early sort of Hunger Games type thing, you know, where it's this fight to the death, and these people are spectators watching this horrible stuff happen.
I feel like it's gonna be kind of dated, sort of. But I don't know.
I don't remember what year it's supposed to take place in. The future, maybe, but I don't recall. It probably is dated.
Yeah, so it's Total Recall, but it's I don't know.
Yeah, Total Recall is definitely dated for sure.
Just worked for me.
Yeah, a lot of people like The Running Man too. Quite different from the book, I must say. Which like I mentioned before, I did read because it was an Arnold movie, so let me read it, and then it was really a Stephen King book and ended quite differently.
Yeah, you were mentioning.
It was nice. It was nice a couple of days ago that Edgar Wright's making a reboot of it.
Of the Running Man?
Yeah.
Really? I hadn't heard that, but I did hear. Speaking of Arnold, I did hear that True Lies is reportedly in early development. True Lies 2.
Yeah.
But they've been talking about that for years, and it hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, he's not really done a sequel since he's come back to acting, has he?
And that was a really good film, but I think James Cameron would have to come back and do it probably for it to end up being really decent. But he's all taken up with that
Avatar.
Yes.
Avatar.
Yeah, the other thing.
Yeah,
and
that.
Avatar 2, 3, and 4 was it?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, they're doing quite a bit.
7 will be
Disney
released.
also take it over?
Huh?
Wait, didn't Disney also take it over and keep turning it into like a theme park or something?
Well, they made it. They made a land of it. They didn't do a whole park.
Yeah.
Yeah, Avatar 7 will be released in like the year 3000.
Oh Lord.
Oh my gosh.
Whatever. James Cameron, you're a disappointment.
It's funny how he went to like making some great films to making not so great films.
Well, I mean, a lot of people like those films.
I mean,
I don't know. It's possible, but
yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so, Colin. Not when it comes to that. I don't.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Okay.
should we just go watch Titanic now?
No, anything is better than Titanic. This is better than Titanic. Let's forget about Titanic.
Did anyone hear the film or the theory that Titanic is actually a prequel to Terminator? And Jack is actually a time traveler?
Oh dear, here we go.
No,
okay, Matt.
It's a real theory. It's
Are you for real?
I mean,
there's actually
legally.
There's actually a fan theory saying Jack's haircut's actually off by a couple of years, and his clothes are off. So he's actually
his haircut certainly was.
And Rose is actually like related to Sarah Connor or something.
Oh, good night. No, just stop right now. Don't even.
There's probably a theory for.
I mean, hey, James Cameron did direct the film. I mean, He made the film. I mean,
That's funny.
Let's ask him. You got to ask
like,
him.
I mean, like what Shia LaBeouf said, nothing is impossible.
He had better not confirm that Rose is connected with Sarah Connor. That is like blasphemy.
That'd be hilarious.
Don't even.
Well, that's Matt for your mom. He.
I don't like.
I'm going to
Avatar
laugh about
because,
that for the next half an hour.
I don't like Avatar because I felt like it was overrated, and it's not the most horrible movie I've ever seen, but because I feel like it was just supremely overrated, and the 3D got old after a while. I mean, for the first 10 or 15 minutes, it did make me sick to my stomach, so that was cool. But the story itself was just kind of blah, and it was basically a complete ripoff of Dances with Wolves. That's why I call it Dances with Smurfs. I just don't like it, and I hated that it was number one for as long as it was.
Like,
I just really.
I don't think it was a bad film. I just don't think it's a great film.
Yeah,
Like,
I think his last great film was True Lies. To me.
Okay.
Scrooge.
Forgot about Scrooge.
Oh, that's the one with Bill Murray, right?
Mm-hmm.
Will you stop it? What are you doing? Little girl.
Pretty good version of a girl.
I never
That was a good one.
saw that one.
Is Luca giving you trouble, Mom? Or Popo?
She's trying to burrow underneath the towel.
Oh, is it the one that Luca made a hole?
No, it's the towel I have wrapped over my legs so that they don't chew my pants. And she's trying to burrow between the towel and my pants. I'm just like, she's been very persistent. Uh-oh.
Was that Luca and Popo?
Yeah, Luca and Popo. They're resting on my lap, but she's trying to go burrow somewhere. Who disappeared? Somebody disappeared.
That Ron actually disappeared. I don't know whether or not he just left.
He hasn't come back. Here's Chester. I mean, Corey is back.
Chester Copperpot. Chester Copperpot. You back?
I don't know what's going on. I was checking my battery's like getting very drained.
Oh, you're about to die, huh?
Yeah. Well, it's not terrible, but it's in the red.
So Corey, your music channel, your music reaction channel, you have more than 1,000 now.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's like 1,400. It's
dang, Corey.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know music reaction channels do well, but I don't know what the going rate is at this. I don't know if that's good or. I mean, I know it's good, but for a reaction channel, it seems like a lot of music ones do well. I don't know.
They do, yeah, they do. But how much? Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, I just want to do the concept because first off, I like a lot of older music, and just the contrast between me and her, I thought it'd be kind of different. Even though she likes a lot of the same stuff, but
yeah, I was gonna say you guys seem to agree a lot.
We do, yeah, more than I guess. Probably because I'm not going like full. I don't know. There's stuff we disagree on though.
But you also aren't. I don't know. You guys also. I like the concept that you have where you talk about you. It's just I don't know. It feels different than some of the other reaction channels I've seen. You actually stop and have a discussion about different aspects of the music. You even talk about like that one you did of the 80s song. Sorry, we're getting off track. I'm sitting here talking.
Yeah, we're like,
sorry, you guys.
Yeah.
This happens a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was actually wondering if you guys talk music or is it just all movies, TV shows?
This was a separate channel. I have a another channel. This was separate from this though.
Oh, are you referring to what we're doing right now? We sometimes
like the 1988 stuff.
Yeah, we have in some of the other discussions we have touched on music a little, but it seems like we.
I was going to ask.
Go ahead.
There is so Michael Jackson, Moonwalker.
Yeah, Moonwalker.
Didn't Bad come out this year too? 88.
Yes, I think that was already mentioned.
Yes.
Bad was that? Didn't he do
Bad
another?
Was 87.
Oh, Bad. Okay, well,
yeah.
Well, what was in his album? What other music was in his album besides Moon or Smooth Criminal? I mean, Smooth Criminal.
Oh, a bunch of different songs. Yeah.
The Way You Make Me Feel, Man in the Mirror. Quite a few from that album.
Why did I think Bad came
Dirty
on?
Diana.
Oh, Dirty Diana.
Oh yeah, and The Weeknd did a
Dirty Diana.
Like a
like
his take on that.
Different, but yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Was there anything music related you wanted to mention?
Not particularly. Just kind of wondering. I mean, I remember like Guns N' Roses and Bon Jovi and all that.
Oh yeah,
popular in '88, I think.
Who is this? I zoned out.
What?
Who were you talking about? I froze out.
Your internet's giving you trouble. Guns N' Roses and Bon Jovi.
Yeah. I know Appetite, I think, was '87, but they were still hugely popular in '88. Yeah, Bon Jovi was big.
Yeah.
He's still kind of. Does he do much anymore, Bon Jovi?
He owns like a football team, I think, doesn't he? So I guess he's busy with that stuff.
That sounds familiar.
I don't know if he's a part owner or what, but I don't know. 1988. Was there ever a bigger year for hair metal? Seemed like that was about the peak of it.
Weird
Metallica is my band, baby, all day.
Oh, yeah. Not hair metal at all.
No, but they're still rolling.
We forgot to mention Weird Al.
Yeah, Weird Al. Gosh.
When did Eat It came out? Beat It was what, 85, 86, and then
that came out mid 80s too.
Yeah,
that was the first time I ever heard of Weird Al.
82, Beat It.
And
it was probably 83, maybe
somewhere around there. Yeah.
Just eat it. Just eat it.
So my mom.
You remember the video where they're all in the fat suits? Eat it. Just eat it. Remember that?
Yeah. I'm fat.
I think I only saw it like once. And I had a friend that would go up and down the street on his motorbike, and he had the big boom box, and he would play that song as he would go by. And my mom completely misunderstood what it was about. She assigned something completely different to the lyrics. Like, Mom, where's your mind at? yeah. She was like getting all upset. I'm like, that's not what it's about. Oh my gosh.
That's hilarious. That's awesome.
It's right around the corner.
I want to say the Beach Boys, Kokomo was real big, and Don't Worry, Be Happy from Bobby McFerrin.
Right.
Like that.
I remember that. I think the Kokomo song was in Cocktail.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I believe it was.
I mean, that was, a big hit for a kind of an aged out band. Some of those bands will have that. They'll have that one like Roy Orbison in '89 had a pretty big hit also, and he was from the '60s.
What was his hit?
Was it Crying?
Oh no! What?
It wasn't Pretty Woman, was it? I thought that was way before.
No, Anything You Want.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Anything you. Yeah. So.
We started at 8, so just under 2 hours.
Yeah, we've been going. We're close to 2 hours.
Yeah, Grimes earlier said he didn't realize that we had started early because we did start at 8 this time instead of 9, which is typical. Oh yeah, mentioned. Oh, was that in Cocktail as well? Here we keep coming back to Cocktail, you guys.
Yeah, I thought somebody.
I didn't realize that was in Cocktail either. I feel like that was kind of a.
I don't think a single instrument was played on that, was it? I could be wrong, but I think that was all just.
Yeah, I think it was his voice, right?
Robin Williams was in the video.
Oh, I don't think I've ever seen the video.
Yeah, Robin Williams is in it. Kind of funny.
It was used in another movie. I can't remember the name of it.
I'll look it up. The Don't Worry, Be Happy, right?
Yeah, I found out years later that it was him doing all those sounds. I never knew that when I was a kid.
Yeah, I don't remember if I knew that or not.
Freezing out here.
Is your phone dying?
Yeah, I'm on 7%, but I keep logging out for some reason.
You ever thought about using your computer?
Yeah, I could have brought that down, but I would have to get near an outlet anyway.
Oh, what computer did you get, Corey?
We did get an Apple, but we kind of like split it and doing payments on it. So what?
Oh, okay.
too bad. But yeah, it kind of had the software already in it.
Oh, so you use an iMovie.
Right.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
like, okay, I'm gonna go for convenience here, I guess.
Yeah, there you go.
So,
I need to get another laptop. The one I've got, a couple of the buttons are stuck on it, and I just need to get another one.
They're so cheap nowadays.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember when PCs were like $2,500, and those were the ones with the big nasty floppy disks.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Kind of like TVs, you know, they've come down too. Unless you want the curved, like 8K and all that.
Or, I mean, shoot, you can get... No, sorry, go ahead.
I can totally afford one. That's not the thing. Once I had my injury a couple of years ago, my whole entire world hit reset, and so basically I've just been using my phone, and I got YouTube on my TV, but I've just been dragging my feet on getting another laptop. I suppose I could do that now.
Right. That's how I watch YouTube on my phone usually. Also,
yeah.
See, I'm not a phone, like I have my phone, obviously I use it, you know, but I prefer, I guess, I don't know, I'm an old fart. I prefer computers.
It's better on the computer. It's just I don't convenient, I guess, on the phone.
A full keyboard. I can't stand I'm always typing the wrong letters. I'm always hitting the wrong. It's just so annoying.
Yeah.
And then when you do voice to text,
the other main,
you're wrong.
Another reason why I haven't gotten a laptop is because after I had a neck injury, and here's what my hand looks like. I can't open my fingers all the way.
Oh yeah.
Wait. Oh, man. See, that's two of my fingers are messed up on my left side, and then on my right side I can move them, but I can't type like conventionally. I have to look at each key.
Right.
And it's not the end of the world, but I suppose if I'm going to do another one of these, it'd be easier if I just had a laptop. So I might get one.
Yeah,
aren't you able to, like, maybe, doesn't your phone have something where you can kind of prop it up?
Well, yeah, I can totally sit it on my desk and prop it up and lay it on something, but I can't charge it at the same time because it plugs in the bottom.
Oh yeah, that's
so I'm just
right.
holding
yeah.
it right now.
Right, yeah. I got mine propped up here. That's
I have actually never heard of Bad Religion. I'm not super into music. You guys may recognize what he's talking about.
I've heard, but I'm not super into punk music. So
okay.
That's kind of.
So that's the genre that is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I can't think of anything else.
Yeah.
I know. I'm kind of. This one felt like. I feel like we talked more about movies in 1980 than we did about movies in 1988, and 88 is well into the 80s.
Yeah, I don't think anybody had a super favorite here. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, Beetlejuice seems to be a favorite among a lot of.
Yeah, that Young Guns, Die Hard. Then you got this.
Die Hard was kind of like, I think Die Hard sort of was a movie that ushered in the era of the normal die hero. You know, like wasn't muscle bound Arnold or Stallone. He was just this regular dude. I mean, yeah, he's a cop, you know, so but he was just this regular dude, and he's the action star. Right. And so
the movie itself is still a little over the top, but like the character,
it's so fun.
Yeah.
I never felt like it was too over the top. Like what Corey, what was over the top? What parts were over the top?
Well, I mean, it's not crazily over the top, but I don't know, just him flailing out the window and
with the hose wrapped around his waist.
Yeah.
I know. Unrealistic type stunt stuff.
Yeah.
I guess you guys have heard the story of when they dropped Alan Rickman at the end, you know, when he fell at the end, and the look on his face, the surprise look on his face was actual real shock because he got dropped before he was ready.
Oh, wow.
So that look on his face, he really was actually freaked out. So that was kind of funny. Colin, I have heard that song. I did hear that song. I bought his album, the Highlights album, because I'm a little obsessed with his music right now. And so I did finally hear that song all the way through. Oh, he must be talking about this group he was mentioning.
What were you talking about?
41 years active still.
I was talking about The Weeknd. I was responding to something Colin said. Okay. But I think Dropkick is talking about Bad Religion, I guess. So?
Maybe. I don't know them that well.
Yeah, Bad Religions.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to get going. I'm going to see you guys later.
I have to. I'm on 5%.
Okay, Matt. Yep. Okay. Oh yeah, you're gonna disappear on us. Thanks, Matt, for being able to join us.
And I sent you that fan theory.
Yeah, the one about Terminator.
The James Cameron one.
Did you put that in the private chat?
I put it in the private chat, and I think I sent it to your Facebook.
Oh wait, someone. Oh, Simon put. I'm sorry. You know, I miss a lot of these private chats, you guys. Someone mentioned about mentioned about True Lies.
True Lies in the TV series. Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. Well, I'm gonna get going. Talk
okay.
To you guys later. Bye.
See you, Matt.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I'll send you like maybe an Adam the Woo video if I can find one, maybe like a movie related one, and see if you've seen them or not.
What is this?
I said I'm gonna send you like an Adam the Woo video also.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I was thinking you were talking about music. You're talking about the guy who goes around to the filming location.
My exit speech here because
your exit speech.
Yeah. So farewell. Anyway, it's been fun, and I'll be back for 89.
Yeah, I know you're looking forward to that one.
I am. I am.
Right on, Chester. Have a good one.
Bye, Corey.
Bye, Corey.
All right. Okay, well, I think we're kind of all talked out.
Yeah.
Unless you guys have anything else to add. I'm sorry, Glenn and Joe and Simon, if you felt like you couldn't chime in or anything, because there were so many people. All. Okay, it was like a lot of people, and sometimes when there's so many people, it is hard to kind of be heard. So.
No, thanks for having me.
People on the screen, you can't all talk at the same time, so you kind of got to wait for a split second to,
and then jump
chime in. But yeah, but like
do it now. Do it now.
This is the first time I've ever done this myself. I've used Zoom quite a few times, obviously since the pandemic started, but I've never done this on YouTube before, and so this was a treat for me. This is awesome. Yeah. I loved it.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. If you want to come back for the 89 one, you guys are more than welcome to.
Yeah.
So we will do the 90s at some point.
I'm just looking forward to 91.
I know you are, Mom. Yeah.
No, we just need to make like one whole live stream chat where that's all we talk about. It's Terminator 2.
Well, like I wanted.
That'll make me happy.
We did one segment where it was an open discussion on the whole decade, so we're probably going to do that when we do 90s.
Yeah.
Then we'll break it by year.
A lot of good films in the 90s, though.
Yeah, probably a lot more stuff too.
Some pretty groundbreaking stuff too that happened.
I think 94 and 99 are considered two of the best years in film history, actually.
As far as the quality of the films or the technology, what?
Yeah, like the quality of the films that came out in those years. I think they, when they make a list of best years for film, 94 and 99 are usually really high up there.
Well, I know 99, that was the year, wasn't that the year The Matrix came out? And that was a huge deal.
The Matrix. Love The Matrix.
Yeah, that was quite groundbreaking from what I understand.
The Sixth Sense, Office Space, Blair Witch Project.
Oh, yeah, that was 99.
Yeah, there's a lot of charms in the 90s.
Wasn't also The Phantom Menace 99, or am I getting that mixed up?
Yeah, it was.
That was a big deal because Star Wars was kind of coming back, even though people were disappointed in that movie.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was okay. It's not great. It's okay.
I like 2 and 3 better.
Yeah, I mean, and 3 is obviously the best of the bunch. Very depressing.
Yeah, for me, it is too. Yeah, but oh well.
But yeah, I would say that's a wrap for 88. We'll be heading to 89, and then we'll be done with this decade.
Yep.
Decade.
Then
So,
we'll.
a lot of good shows.
So
yeah, this could be probably.
What you guys been doing about once a week or so? Like, what do you guys have any idea when 89 you might do?
Just gotta see everybody's schedule.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I think we went more than a week between 87 and 88.
Well, I wanted to watch these. That's why.
A lot of it depends on how we can get everybody's schedules lined up, because sometimes we go back and forth for a few days trying to figure out when Corey or Matt or some of Arture's other friends can join us, because we all have such different schedules. And so sometimes it just takes, and then of course it's last minute. So it wasn't decided until last night or today that today would be the day to do it. So it's, we're not very organized, you guys.
Well, I try to hear back from everybody. I try to hear back from everybody, and
but sometimes people don't write back. You'll say, okay, let's do it this time, and then people will read it, but then they don't write back. So, oh well.
Well, I know we can't do it on the weekends because I work weekends.
Yeah.
Usually weekdays are the best time. And Corey, just a copper pot, it really depends on his schedule. I know Wednesdays don't work out for him. And then my other friend Matt Air, depends on his schedule. Yeah, that usually we have to wait and see how everybody, what's their schedule before we do.
Yeah. And I'm generally flexible, but I actually have an audiobook I'm working on right now. I've got interviews for this week. So a lot of it just depends on what's happening during the week for us. But anyway, if you guys want to join for another one, I'll send you, the link whenever. If no pressure. If you don't want to, that's fine. But if you'd like to join,
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, for sure. I kind of feel like I should at least watch a couple movies from 89 before we do it, so I can refresh my memory, because,
Yeah, maybe some of the bigger ones, like one of the bigger ones or a couple of the bigger ones.
It sounds like we're going to talk about the Burbs quite a bit, I guess.
My cousin Corey will definitely be talking.
He loves that movie. That's one of his favorites, I think.
I've seen that. I've seen Last Crusade. That one.
Oh yeah, that was 89. Oh, that's such a fun movie.
But those are the only two that are kind of ringing a bell. I mean, I'm pretty sure.
Batman was 89.
Yep. Yeah, I saw that one.
Field of Dreams, I think, was 89. The Little Mermaid.
Oh yeah, yeah. Four that I've seen that year.
Stop it! What are you doing?
The 1989 films.
Yeah.
I'm just curious. We're not doing another episode tonight, but
Simon, what time is it where you are right now?
Just after 3.
Wow.
I was actually going to bed and looked up something on YouTube to watch while I was falling asleep, and saw that you had a live show scheduled. So I'm a little bit tired tonight.
Oh, why? Well, I think you should maybe go try to get some rest. We've been keeping you up.
I've been waiting for the Mac and Me discussion all night.
Someone did mention that. Who was it? Was it Arturo? Was it you that mentioned it, Arturo?
What?
Mac and Me, or was that Corey? Somebody mentioned Mac and Me.
Oh, no, Mac and Me. Yeah, I mentioned Mac and Me.
Oh, you mentioned it.
That ripoff of E.T. Yeah.
I have never seen that movie. Have you guys seen it?
I think I've seen it, but it was like 30 years ago. And it was just an advertisement for McDonald's.
Oh, okay. Okay. Just the picture of the character, the little Mac character, is kind of terrifying. So I was never interested to watch it because it looks so awful. Stop it. Hold on. Luca. She is being very persistent. Anyway. Okay. Well, I don't feel like I have
any more energy.
Well, I mean, also I've got in the back of my mind that I need to finish this chapter before I go to bed, the audiobook chapter. I'm not before I go to bed, but before I call it quits. So
well, have a good night, everyone. Thanks for having me, and I'll definitely try to be back for 89.
Okay, well, I've got all y'all's emails, so whenever we know, I will let you guys know, and I'll send you the link.
Yeah, this was fun.
Yeah, thanks so much for joining us.
Bye-bye.
Awesome. See you soon. Bye.
Good night, guys.